Hey YouTube, it's me, Boricua Lopez. I'm actually here today to do a foundation routine video. So you can see that I am far from perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you what I do on a normal basis. My foundation routine does differ just because I have so many foundations, so I don't like to neglect them. I have I don't know, over 10 foundations that I'm using at the moment because I pretty much like them all. It just depends on my mood. So but the application process is pretty much the same as far as what brush I use, what setting powder. So yeah, so we'll just go, I guess, with the one that I've been using the most this month. And that actually would be, I've talked about this in another video, and it's the Revlon Mineral Mousse. I usually apply most of my foundations with a brush that looks like this. It's a flat shader brush. This one is a Sonia Kashuk one, but I have one other one that I use. So normally I would put a primer. Let me just grab that. Give me 1 second. With this stuff. The primer I've been using a lot is the L'Oreal Studio Secrets, and it's just like this really soft, airy mousse. So I take about that much, rub it between my fingers, and get it in the places where I feel I get the most maybe oily. So just rubbing that in, and yep, okay, good enough. Now with my brush, I just actually, this is probably better if I just squirt some and then kind of let my hand be the palette, and then just pick the product up on the brush and then just go ahead and start dabbing it. And I find with mineral mousse, I don't know if it's just me, but I use a lot more, not a lot more, but more of this foundation than I would a liquid. I don't know why. Maybe it sticks a little bit more to my brush, or I'm not sure, but it's not so much more where it deters me from putting it on. So pick up a little bit more, just tapping that on there, and then just kind of patting it on, and then just circular motions all over the face. And then really buffing it in. And that's pretty much it. This is I'd say a light to medium coverage foundation. It just really evens out my skin tone, which is the main thing. I mean, my acne is not that bothersome to me. I mean, I have a little bit, but nothing unbearable. Alright, so now that we have that there, I'm going to go in with a concealer. What I like to do, and you know, obviously everyone is different, I go in with a lighter foundation, maybe something a little bit more thicker, and then over that I go in with a liquid. For example, I'm using Boing in 1, and this is Boing is by Benefit. I'm just taking a little and just kind of putting it under my eye. Now, the reason why I do this is just simply because I've got shade 1 thinking it would suit me, like it would be perfect, but it's way too light. But I didn't want to, this thing was 18 bucks, so I didn't want to just not use it, so I just found a way I could use it. So once that runs out, I'm going to check out shade 2, because there's only 3 shades in the concealer. 1, 2, and 3. And 1 is obviously the lightest. So I'm just kind of rubbing that in. And then I like to put a little bit of concealer over my lids, because if you can't tell, they are a really dark color. I have no idea why. My lids have always been way darker than my the rest of my face. So anyways, like I said, going with a liquid type of concealer, and today I'm just going to use the Super Stay Concealer 24 Hour by Maybelline, and this is just in light. And then I just dab that right there, and I feel like it just let me see if I can turn off this light, if that'll help. Yeah, not so much. I don't know, I guess that's okay. And then I just dab that, or rub it in, or whatever you want to. And I just feel like that concealer that we started off with, that was way too light, is more suited for my skin color now. So that's that, and then we're gonna go in and set everything with a powder. I have a couple of setting powders, but my current favorite, or my favorite for a while, has been the Dream Matte Powder, and I'm in medium beige. So I just go in with the Kabuki. This is just the Essence of Beauty Kabuki. And then I just kind of get that everywhere. Make sure you go down into your neck area. Don't want that obvious foundation line. Alright guys, and then next I would do my eyebrows. But that is pretty much my foundation routine. It pretty much just evens out my skin tone, gives me a little bit of coverage. Obviously, this is not something I would use a heavier foundation if I were going out, but like to work or just for the day, this is what I use. I just feel like my skin can breathe in it, and it's quick. Alright guys, well that's it for now. If you have any requests, please leave below. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.